Since sometimes it can be kind of hard to parse a screenshot, I thought it would be pretty fun to just like go through and do like a little video looking at Coral Manor. So this is what it looks like from the outside. We got like these little tiny little balconettes. We got a chimney that runs all the way through. We've actually got balconies on the back that you can walk out to. But the most important feature is this little courtyard garden area. It's overgrown. I imagine most of these plants should be like dead. Like imagine these trees are dead trees. I don't have dead trees, but imagine they're dead trees. It's overgrown. It's broken down. It's yeah. It's where we used to have our meetings before we renovated the manor. Now we kind of meet in the foyer, I think. So I guess I'll just start from the top and we'll work our way down. So this is kind of what I imagine Silver's room to look like. Definitely Silver took one of the nicest, biggest rooms in the manor because Silver was partially responsible for the renovations and Silver is selfish and would take first pick. But of course we've got our full-length mirror, we've got like lots of makeup and like stuff you'd use for like crafting disguises. I feel like they probably have a full-on wardrobe somewhere, like bigger than this, but this is all I had. They probably also have like a standing closet thing here. Um, then I put this little half woman statue because I feel like they'd have a lot of wig stands. So they probably have like a couple of those along here. But yeah, obviously very nice bed and very nice painting because they have the lifestyle for it. If they're going to be living here, they're going to be living in some sort of luxury. Then we go through here, we're on the top floor. I was originally going to leave all of this open, but it made it really kind of difficult to walk through here. So I figured that I might as well just get rid of that so that people can walk through here a little bit more freely. In here we've got Ruin's room. So we've got knives. We've got more knives. It's just all knives. um, so I wanted to also put, like, these are just nail polish bottles that I made bigger because they keep like medical supplies in the room because they've dipped a little bit into the leech playbook and they're a physicker, so they can fix people up. So I wanted to also have some things to represent that. They've got a wardrobe. I loved having this sort of like coat hanger because it's got the red scarf and he's got the red sash. And then we've just got his like bed and bedside tables and that sort of thing. I can kind of imagine him opening up this window here and then just kind of sitting on this ledge smoking or something. We got a little half bath right here. It's nothing fancy, it's just a little half bath. And then over here, probably Ruby's room? I was talking with the players, and Ruby's player said that she doesn't need anything fancy. So, yeah, this is probably Ruby's room. We just got like a bed. We got a table with a lamp so you can actually see. A place to put her stuff. And then I like the idea of like giving her a park bench just in case she wanted to like lounge somewhere that wasn't her bed. I don't know why, I just like that. Over here is probably Glyph's room. I was really limited on my color palette choices for these beds. I liked having the simple wire frames. But a lot of the designs are a little bit too elaborate for our coral snakes. So yeah, anyway, wanted a little place for him to be able to hang his stuff, some storage, and like a desk. And then over here, and the reason I think that Glyph and Ruby get the small rooms is because Blue did join before them. So there was one spare room up here that Blue was able to claim. Unless Blue would have taken the smaller room, and that's fine too. But, again, there's like places to hang your stuff, chest of drawers. I was like putting these weird books here because Blue has learned some rituals and has been doing a lot of studying, even if he's not very good at it. So I wanted to kind of demonstrate that with some of the accessories here in the room. And also, we got these scrolls. I don't know what those are for, but they're there. And then, I don't know, I just felt like the wall needed something, so I put like these unhung pictures behind his bed. Alright, so yeah, that's our... Oh, I almost forgot the most important part, the full bath. Yeah, we got a full bath here in the bathroom, right here. So over here we got our toilet and sink. In the middle, we've got like our bathtub, and I like having these little dividing walls. There's also like a mirror just in case you want to check out your body while you bathe. I don't know. And then over here, I just figured I'd put like some curios and clutter just to kind of help fill the space. Also, yeah, just imagine that this whole manor, even though it's like fancy, it's also really dilapidated. So just pretend it's broken down. All right, so then we go downstairs, and I love in one of the updates they let you curve the stairs, and I love it. Look at these curved stairs. So we have like this whole open balcony area that looks down into the foyer, which I love. I feel like I also need to put something over here at some point, but we'll worry about that later. Let's focus on what's up here. So, repurposed guest rooms, or I guess renovated guest rooms. Not really guest rooms, sorry, servant rooms. I feel like back before this place got broken down and abandoned, they probably had a lot of live-in staff. And so I figured I'd throw some beds in here and just like some bedside tables in case like the old hunters needed a place to crash, or anybody really. Like we just have kind of like these extra rooms so that people can stay here if we need to like have someone lay low or whatever. We also have a couple of bathrooms. We have a little half bath that Sharp, this is gonna be Sharp's room, I guess. Sharp has a little ensuite half bath. And then I feel like this was the servant's bathroom, so it's not quite as fancy as the upstairs one. So this is kind of what I envisioned for Sharp's room. I just gave him a nice 4-poster bed. I wanted to give him a lot of books and research materials, so I went with this desk here. And then over here, I definitely wanted to give him like a bookshelf and like a place where he could sit and read, because it just feels like that's what he'd mostly be using his space for, but he also has a place to crash if he needs it. And obviously, because he's like the leader, or at least one of them, of the coral snakes, he's got to have like a big, nice, spacious room. All right, so that's this floor. I'm also gonna get rid of that floor. Oh, no, I'm not. All right, so now, oh, and I also have this chandelier hanging here. And if you look at the screenshots for this, I delete this because unfortunately this phases through the wall. I really like having this little section of roof here, but unfortunately you can see it from the inside, which is not ideal. All right, Ground floor time! So this is the front door into the foyer. We have the fireplace, a couple of chairs. I really liked this whole curtain aesthetic, which I liberally stole from Crimson Peak. In fact, their whole foyer is very much inspired by Crimson Peak, including the little bits of garden stones that I'm using as rubble. This door here leads to the basement, which we'll be checking out later, and then this one leads to Verdigree's study, or workshop, I guess is more appropriate. So this is Verdigree's workshop. You also have like a little bed here. I took like just random components and stuff and scattered them around so that Verdigree has lots of stuff to work with. Over here we've got one of the desks that they use for planning. The planning area is definitely here in the dining room. You can see like I wanted to put all these books down and like have like a cork board so they can like really plan stuff out. They clean it up when they ever use they probably cleaned it up when August came. And then over here, I just wanted to make like a little sitting / meeting room. So there's not a whole lot in here. Just like a couple of chairs and a sofa. So in case we ever, and again, it's not something we probably use that much. And it's probably way more broken down than this. But in case we ever have to conduct any business with anyone who already knows where Coral Manor is, at least we have a space for that. So over here is our little kitchen. I wanted to hide the fridge in here, in this little cabinet area, because I feel like having a fridge doesn't really make sense. But yeah, they have like a little full kitchen, and there's a little table over here, which I really like this table by the window. Little china cabinet. I love the wood burning stove and like the pots and pans on the walls. And then this was the pantry, but it's not anymore. It is a weapons room. This is where we store all of our high quality weapons. These are just bookcases, and unfortunately I don't have any weapons, but I do have this sword and shield thing and knives. So I put knives on the wall. And then I put this sword and shield thing here. So this is, yeah, this is a little armory. And yeah, it's the ground floor. Alright, last but certainly not least is downstairs into the basement. So I figure there's probably a lot of storage down here because I want it to be like, at first glance, you don't think there's anything weird about it until you like really start to go into it. So we'd like have probably remnants from when it was a wine cellar, and then whatever random stuff was here when we acquired the manor has probably just been shoved into the basement. However, we have, this is Varvara's area. It's like, I know we said it was like a library, so I wanted to have mismatched bookshelves. I wanted to have like a desk and workshop area and more bookshelves. And then we know that Varvara also has a place where they sit and read, so that's over here. And then I wanted these to kind of look like weird potion bottles and different concoctions or ingredients, like weird whisper stuff is what I wanted that to be. So now we have two doors here. They lead to the same room, which is one of my favorite rooms. It is the weird ritual chamber. One of two weird ritual chambers. We have these What are they? Just like these designs that you could, like decals that you could put on the wall and the floor. And I figured that maybe that could represent some weird chalk thing that Varvara has to like put on the floor or whatever to do rituals. I threw some candles, more nail polish bottles as potion bottles. I like the scale there. Also, this was kind of creepy, so I just kind of threw that in. Also, knives. More knives. Also, this is a spice rack and I made it big. But yeah, I just wanted like weird stuff in here because I feel like Varvara would probably have to collect some weird stuff for their whisper rituals and whatever. So then through here, we got another like storage area. And then I just wanted like some sort of like chest of drawers or whatever. And then, oh, what's this? Why would there be candles and curtains? Because it's a door. It leads to Varvara's secret bedroom area. So there is a little divider here. Just in case someone comes through, they'll still have a little bit of privacy. I also wanted to hang this robe here because they wear basically all black robes. And I'm like, this is kind of perfect. And then I also gave them like a standing wardrobe so they can have more robes. Through here is a little bathroom. They have their own private bathroom. I wanted to make it pretty simple but functional. And then through here is another weird ritual room. I put this monolith and I put a mirror behind it because I thought that was kind of cool. And then we got candles on either side and then a fountain. And then we got curtains. So yeah, another weird ritual chamber. So yeah, this is kind of how I picture Coral Manor. I have no idea if anybody else pictures it that way, but I do. And I like it. I like it a lot. Yeah, that's the video.